Hi guys. So I wanted to make a quick video about something that has kind of come to my attention. Sometimes there's going to be topics like the moon that you are just going to be arguing back and forth with and to no end. Um, it's really difficult. Sometimes common sense is really difficult to get across to someone who is gung-ho on believing the globe and that's it. That's why we ask questions and we do experiments and we test things. And if we can't get a result, we dismiss it. If I test water and everything that I test with that water gives me a certain result, those are facts. Those are scientific facts. But if I can't recreate something and have it work, then it doesn't work. And arguing about it back and forth is not going to do anybody any good. Now, let me give you an example of what the argument would be. A glober says that everything reflects light. That's how you can see it. That's not a fact, though. When I'm in my room and I've got the shades up and the moonlight is not coming in through the window, mind you, I can still see without there being a light hitting every object in my room. Now, I don't know the scientific gist for all of this about the eyes and how we see and how that works and all that stuff. I don't have all the details, but I know that in my room, I can look around and I can pretty much make everything out. And there's no light hitting the surface of anything in my room. Okay? When we say that the sun is not reflecting off the moon, we mean it like when a car's driving down the street, light reflects off that car. You can see it a mile away. You know, you've got light reflecting off the windshield. You've got light reflecting off the chrome. You've got light reflecting off the paint of the car. It's reflecting. So we know that we can see without the light actually touching the surface of items or objects. And because of this, we know that the moon's not reflecting the sunlight. The moon's got its own light because of situations like this moon here. Whether it be on the top or the bottom, this shouldn't exist. I mean, explain to me how it's possible for it to exist. And for you to say, well, the moon must be lower than the earth, so therefore that's why it's hitting the bottom of the moon. That's incorrect. Because when I'm looking up and I take that projection from where I'm living and I'm looking up at the moon, that means it's higher up. It's not lower. You've gotta use science. Science helps us a lot, actually, because we can do tests and prove with certain things how things work, like water, just like water, you know? So it's an uphill battle talking to some of these globers who are so adamant about, the globe works. It works. No question. You can't ask questions. Stop. You know? A glober who is so adamant about not listening and understanding and taking into consideration and looking at facts. I mean, come on. It's like they're in this mindset of, we're going to bully you into being a glober, whether you like it or not, because we believe it's a globe and you're going to believe it too. And don't ask stupid questions, because you know what? We're just going to tell you that, hey, light reflects off everything. Come on, really? Just some arguments just aren't worth it. At one point you got to be like, look, man, I can't help you. We're just going in circles. You're trying to push an agenda of a thought onto me when I know better. Come on.